good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your geographical location is. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Uptime Excellentia. Please click that subscribe button, like the video, so that we can provide videos like this again in the future. It is so nice to have you here. This video is designed to help you prepare for technical questions that can be thrown to you by your recruiters during your technical interviews. You see, there are many platforms where you can get coding questions that can help you prepare for technical interview. But the most common and effective platform of them is CodeWall. CodeWall helps you to ground your knowledge and increase your speed when it comes to solving technical questions. So let's dive right into it. Let's see how we can get questions on CodeWalls and solve those questions, and see how we can navigate it and prepare ourselves for more technical questions that we can get in the future when we apply for technical jobs. Now all you need to do is open a tab in on your Chrome or any browser that you're using, then enter codewalls.com. That is their official website. Now when you click on codewalls.com, when you click enter, it takes you directly to this page. So all you need to do is either sign in or sign up. So for the sake of this video, I've already created an account that I've been using. This account I'll just sign in. So when you click on sign in, it will bring it directly to this page. Now when you get to this page, all you need to do is fill out this form. Now for this first part, you have to choose your stack, what you're interested in. Are you a mobile developer? Are you a data scientist? But for the sake of this video, you only choose front web and back web. And when you come here, this is to show your programming skill. Are you competent programming language? Are you a competent developer? Are you a learner? Are you just starting to learn programming? So if you are starting to learn, or you're just a beginner, just pick learning to program. Now when you click that, when you get here, you choose different languages that you can use to write your code. Now these are the languages that different recruiters use, but the common one are Java, JavaScript, C++, then Python. So for the sake of this video, when you choose JavaScript, C++, then Python. And when you come here, any other thing you're interested in, you're interested in Bootcamp, any other thing you're interested in, but we are not interested in any of this. So just go with save my training preference. Now when you save your training preference, it will take you directly to this first page. Now when you get to this page, it gives you questions, different questions. If you don't know a question, you can skip to the next question. If you don't see know the question, you can skip. If you know the question, you can train on the question. Now another thing you can do is practice, freestyle opportunities, find different jobs on it, discuss with other web developers, chat with them on Discord. You can do all of that. Now when they give you a coding questions, when they give you a technical questions on CodeWall like this, it is important for you to do the first thing first. One, read the question, understand the question very well. Now this question says write a function that accepts an array of 10 integers between 0 and 9 that return a string of those numbers in form of a phone number. Now one thing is, they've written the function for you here. You can see function create phone number, so you don't need to write a function again. All you need to do is write the code inside the function. Now they give you an example of what the code will return, or what will be inside the function and what the code will eventually return. Now here they give an array of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 to 9, then 0. Now when you check under return, they give you exactly the way the number should return. Now these first three inside the bracket are the first three numbers inside the array. That is 0 index, 1 index, and 2 index. That will be inside the bracket. Then the remaining one, the next three, will be before the dash, the remaining one after the dash. That is exactly the way they want this code to return. Now, having understood what they are asking us to do here, all we need to do is take the first step, then write the code. Now, the first thing we are seeing here is they converted the array into a string. What this thing is returning is no more an array, it is now a string. Now, knowing this, all we need to do is return the array back in the string. Now the question is, how do you convert an array to a string? Well, if you do not know, you can take your Google and search. But one way in which we convert an array into a string is using the function .join. So what we need to do is, we've created this function, we give it an argument of number. This argument of a number will be in form of an array. So we want to convert the array number into a string. So what we need to do is just return back numbers equals, or just say let's num equals the numbers that were given dot join, then open the bracket. Now this is how we write the function. If you want comma to be between the numbers that will be in the string, you can add comma. If you want it to be full stop, you can add full stop. If you want it to be space, just add space. But for what we are returning here, there is no space, so we are not going to return any space. So we have converted to string. So this number is string. Oh, let's just write string, number, string. So we converted it into a string. Now another thing we need to see is these numbers were broken down into three. The first three were inside a bracket, followed by the next three before the dash, then the next four after the dash. So we have to break that into those three pieces. So the first thing we do is break the first one, so we can call it, let it be the number code. Yeah, that's look like a full number code. We call it a number code. So we can just say, remember that we converted these strings to string. Now, one way in which we break numbers down in the string is using dot slice. Now, we want to remember that even string, just like an array, has index 0 from 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So from here, we're going to use dot slice to slice the numbers the way we want it to be. So since we want the first three numbers, so all we need to do is number string. Remember, it is not a string. Number string dot slice. Then open bracket. Now we want to, what we do is the brackets is where you are starting your slicing from and where you want it to end. So we are starting from index 0 and want it to end at index 3. Now what this means is it will include 0 in your slicing, but it will exclude index 3. So that means what this will return is index 0, index 1, index 2, then index 4, which is index 3. So from that we get our first three number. Now remember, after these first three numbers inside brackets, we need our next three number. So we can say let's next 3, that's it, next three number equals to the same thing, number string dot slice. Remember, the next 3 is starting from that 3 index, so start from 3 index. So we know that it will involve index 3, index 4, index 5, then to exclude index 6. So we can put index 6 inside these brackets, so exclude index 6. So with this, we have our third number. Now we need the remaining numbers after the dash, so we can call that let's remain num equals to number string dot slice. Now we know that the remaining one will start from 6 till the end of the string, so we can just put ordinary 6 there. So with this, we have gotten the 3 categories of numbers that we need: the number inside the bracket, the 3 numbers before the dash, and the 4 numbers after the dash. Now all we need to do is join them exactly the way our code wants it to return. So we can just say let's phone number. Remember that we are creating a phone number. Let's phone number now equals to, now we use this special quotation because we want all of these things to show inside our code. So we are going to be using the $sign and the color braces. So the first one we know is to be inside our bracket. So with this, we can use our $sign, then the curly braces to call the number that will be inside the bracket, which is the number code. So we can just put number code inside. So with this, we found a number inside the bracket. Now let's open it again. Let's see what happens again. So the next thing we are returning is the next three number. So we can Open, you can write our $sign, open the curly braces, then put the next 3 number. Next 3. The next 3. Can put the next 3 inside. Then we know after the next 3 it is followed by a dash, then followed by those 4 numbers that's after, which is our last remaining number. So you can just put remain number. Now with this, we have gotten the code exactly the way we want it to be. The number inside the bracket, the number after the bracket, the dash, and the 4 number after the dash. Now, so with this, all we need to do is return the phone number. Return the phone number. Now with this, it will return the number. Now let me show you something. Why are we so sure that what we just wrote is correct, or why are we sure that the result we are going to get is correct? Now let's copy this code directly like this, and let's go directly into our Visual Studio Code. Now this is, I've created a Visual Studio Code with JavaScript inside, HTML and CSS. Now I'm just going to paste everything that we wrote there. Now let's run this inside our browser. Okay, now let's inspect. Oh, sorry, before we inspect, we only return. So instead of returning, let's put it inside our log, our console log. Let's put it inside our console log, right like that. So right now, if we refresh this page and inspect and open our console, we have no issue. Okay, that returns the number exactly the way we want it to return. Okay, index main.js is right there. So let's refresh again and let's check our console. Okay. Oh, nothing is coming in because we have not declared our function. Now we have declared our function, but we haven't run our function. So let's pick our function to run it here. Now let's remember this has to be an array, so we can put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, just the way it is. Now let's come here, refresh it, we'll get exactly what the code asks us to do. Well, 1 2 3 inside the bracket, then 4 5 6, then 7 8 9. So this is an assurance that shows us that what we did is correct. That shows us that we are definitely correct. So now when we come back here, when we are done with our code like this, all we need to do is just scroll down this attempt button. Click the attempt button. Now see this box is helping you run your code to see whether you are correct or not. See, we passed all that we are asked to do. So this shows that we have successfully solved this scatter, this particular question. Now when you are done like this, all you need to do is submit. Now when we submit our code, it will move us to the next page. Now in this next page, well, I think it's the network page right there. Now in this next page, we are going to see different other ways that people are solving the same question. See, people solve the question this way, another person solve the question this way, another person solve the question this way, another person solve the question this way. You see, it is different method that people are using to solve the same question. Now what is the good news about that? You can learn different means of solving one question. In fact, you can learn a shorter way of solving a particular question. That will help you out when you are preparing for technical interview. In fact, it will help you build your knowledge as you are moving forward. Now let's assume that you are not able to solve the question that we are given. All you need to do is just don't stress yourself. Just that is the secret. Don't stress yourself. You are just learning. You are just coming up. Build yourself gradually. So when you cannot solve the question, instead of skipping the question, come straight to solution. Click on solution. When you click on solution, it will actually direct you to this different method that people have been using to solve these questions. So with that, even though you could not solve the question, you are learning how people are solving that particular question. And with that, when you see the next question, that question next time, you'll be able to solve the question effectively without problem. So So when you are done like this, all you need to just do is click next kata. When you click the next kata, it will take you to another question that you can solve. With that, you solve the question. If you do not know the question, all you need to do is go to the next kata or you click solution. Oh, okay, not qualified for this solution. Go to the next kata or you click a solution. When you click a solution, you have to unlock the solution. When you unlock the solution, you see different ways that people are solving the question, and this will help build your knowledge, build your speed as you're practicing for your technical interview. So this is the way in which you can use CodeWall to help yourself, build yourself, prepare yourself for technical interviews, technical questions that can be thrown to you by any recruiter when you apply for jobs. So I hope this video has helped you to see how you can make use of CodeWall in preparing for your future. So please click that subscribe button, like the video, so that we can create another video for the future. A video where we can solve varieties of questions. In fact, we can create a video where we solve one questions with different methods, solve different type of questions, then we see how we can push them to our GitHub. How we can even build our GitHub to attract recruiters so that we're able to stand out among other people when we apply for job. So with this, we'll be able to hit our dream job in one way or the other. So I hope this video has been able to help you, and I hope you subscribe and like the video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.